Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here today. So, we're going to look into my trades for the month of July with Galileo, and I'm showing you guys how amazing this bot is. Even though it doesn't work the way it's supposed to or as instructed, Galileo is an amazing bot that works very well if you understand how to use it. So, let's first dive into my trades. Okay. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you guys one of my settings here so that you can see my magic number. And then what I'm going to do is go to my FX Blue account so that you guys can see that these trades are actually verified. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the properties, and on the inputs right here, this right here is the magic number, also known as the strategy ID. So any trades that Galileo makes is going to have this same magic number. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to go to FX Blue. Okay, so now we're inside FX Blue, and all of you have access to this account. I'll have the link to this account inside the description on the YouTube video, but you can also see it right here, and that's, I guess, another way for you to find it. All right, so let's go to the strategy ID. So you can see right here, is the same exact number that you guys saw from my MetaTrader 4. So that's how you guys know all of these trades that's being taken place are from Galileo. Now, I do want to point out that there are a couple trades that have zero. That's because these are manual trades. My risk management only allows me to have 3 to 5 open positions from Galileo. So if I want to increase my positions, I have to enter those manually. But those trades are based off of what Galileo is doing. So when you see zero, yes, those are manual trades, but they are based off of what Galileo is doing. And I basically just want to increase my positions to increase my profit margins. All right. But so far, what you guys can see here, these are all my trades from July. I am extra conservative with this account because it's for the public view. I do have other accounts that are not public where I can be more aggressive and I'm not as concerned about the stats. Whereas this one, since anybody who can see it, I'm very conservative. So I don't take on a lot of risk that I normally do. But as you can see here, I'm still doing very well. And this is with the broker IG. So this is a US broker. And these are very realistic returns for you to have with a US broker. And sometimes you'll see like these, like a very small loss like this. That's because Galileo opened up a trade when I was either asleep or not in front of my computer, and I didn't want it to have any more open trades. So when I see stuff like that, I manually close those, and that's why you see this loss right here. But otherwise, doing very well. You can see here for the month so far, I've made 904 pips, daily return, or not a daily, but so far monthly return of 6%. So I mean, these are some extremely good numbers, and the drawdown is like super low as well. It's like hardly anything. Yeah, it's not even 1% drawdown as well. So if you want performance like this, you need to learn from someone who is doing this. That's what my program is for. If you are a brand new trader, I get a lot of questions from people. Hey, Jeremy, I'm brand new to Forex. Can I do this? The answer is yes, you can. However, you're going to have to learn how to trade Forex first. So my Forex coaching program, as soon as you come on board, I'm going to run you through my 6-week crash course on how to learn Forex. And it's going to teach you everything you need to know to go from being a newbie trader to an expert trader. And I just because it's broken into 6 weeks doesn't necessarily mean it's going to take you 6 weeks. Depending on your experience, depending on your motivation, and how well you learn, is going to determine how fast you pick it up. So if you're a slow learner, it's going to take you longer. If you're a fast learner, it's going to take you faster. You do have one-on-one coaching with me as well. I typically meet with you maybe once every 3 weeks and as needed. I also have trade sessions available. So if you want to trade with me, that is also an option. I have 30-minute sessions available and I have hour-long sessions available. Okay. So I just want to show you guys that this is in fact real. And you can see I'm not even logged in. So everybody can see exactly what I'm showing you right here. And then this right here are results with my offshore broker where I'm allowed to trade gold. And gold and US 30 are the two most lucrative currencies to trade. So there's a huge difference in the profit margins. So for those of you who are not based in the US and you guys have the option to trade US 30 in gold, I strongly recommend you do so because you can make a lot of money trading gold and US 30. All right, so now let's get into how in the world do I even analyze for Galileo to begin with? All right. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to analyze a couple currency pairs, just so I can kind of show you guys how I analyze. Um, First, you need to understand market conditions. Okay. So if you don't understand how to read the market or what type of market condition you're in, that's going to affect your trading drastically, which is why you need to know how to trade Forex first. The number one problem that I find with people who use Galileo is that they have no idea how to trade Forex, and that's why it's impossible for most people who buy Galileo to not be successful with it. All right, so let's look at this position right here. Okay, is this a position you want to buy from or sell from? So that's the question I ask myself every single time I'm about to trade. Okay, when I use Galileo, I have it doing only longs or only shorts. I do not have Galileo doing both. And when I run Galileo, I run it on periods where the price is at a strong area of resistance or a price is at a strong area of support. So if the price is at a strong support zone and I do my analysis and it looks like the buyers are going to come in and push the price up, boom, I have Galileo doing only longs. If the price is at a strong resistance zone and I see the sellers coming in to push the price down, it looks like the price is overbought, boom, I'm going to have Galileo doing only shorts. Because you see, whatever session you're trading, for the most part, uh, that trend is going to be consistent for that entire session. So, like the Asian and Australian session, pretty much are at the same time. So that means you have an 8-hour window to buy or sell normally in that time frame. And then when the London or Europe session comes in, um, for the most part, it's going to be bullish or bearish for that time period. And then when the US session comes in, again, that's going to be bullish or bearish. So when you choose the session that you want to trade in, most likely that trend is going to be consistent for that session before it reverses. So you have to trade the sessions that works best for you. So when you look at a situation like this, um, right now the market is closed, so it's kind of hard to read what's going on. So, we do see resistance, we do see support. If we look at the momentum here, we do see that the momentum is kind of going up. We have a low, we have a high, we have a higher low, but then we have lower highs, and then it's not clear if this is going to form a lower low or if it's going to bounce up and make a higher high. That's one of the challenges you have when you analyze when the market is closed. So you kind of have to read those things. But if we can see that this support zone is going to be broken, then that means this area of resistance is intact. And I would be looking for only shorts on the US dollar Japanese yen. All right, so let's look at one more. All right, so what do we see with this one? We see that gold is in a steady, long-term downtrend, and that's why it has such good results trading gold. Because I was selling gold all the way from up here. So every single time Galileo was opening up trades, I mean, it was just crushing it left and right. All right. Do we want to buy or do we want to sell from here? So we have some interesting things popping up. If we look at the stochastic, which measures the momentum, we can see here that there's a low here. There's a higher, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is telling us that this right here is in fact a support zone. So because this is a strong support zone, what I'm going to be looking for is doing only longs. So this might be an indication that gold is about to push up. And we don't know exactly how much it's going to push up, but it should be bullish when the market opens. That's if this momentum stays. But if the market opens and we see the momentum dive back down, then most likely this is going to continue being bearish. So these are the type of things that I look at when I'm trading Galileo. And when I teach people how to use Galileo, I first teach them Forex. You're going, if you work with me and you complete my program, you're going to be an expert at trading. And then Galileo is so easy to use. So when I use Galileo, it takes me a couple minutes. I look and see, okay, wow, boom, this is a bullish market. I'm gonna have Galileo do only longs, and I go through that through the currencies that I want to trade, and literally that's it. So if you're looking for a bot that you can use, do a quick analysis, depending on how many currencies you trade, you're only spending about 5 to 15 minutes per day, and then you can go to bed, or you can go to work, or you can do whatever it is you're going to do. Let Galileo take over from there, and it will enter the trades based off of your settings. And I also have my own guide for settings as well. There's a lot that goes into this, and you learn all of that inside my program. All right. If you have not bought Galileo yet, um, come to me first. I will make sure you have the biggest discount possible. And I will also make sure you have all the help and support you need using it, and as well as trading Forex. All right. Thank you guys for being with me. And I appreciate all of you. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.